Okay. Today's topics, I'm going to talk about how to prepare your profile and top website for free online learnings. Okay. Top websites for your resume making, top website for your interview preparation, how to choose your consultancy, change your lifestyle, importance of SAP certification, negotiation of salary part, career opportunities in abroad, what to do before stepping into job career, job portals, how to apply your profile, and we'll talk about overview of FICO module. This is what our today's topics. And as I said that we are going to give three free sessions, and today it is your last free session. Those who want to continue these sessions, please reach out to Sai Kiran. Based on that, he is going to announce the next like what is the next step of action. So first interview point of view, how you need to talk about during your self-introduction. So generally, if somebody is asking, may know something about you, people are telling that I am so and so. I have done. I am a. I passed into distinction. I got 70% or 80% into my post graduation. I'm a gold medalist. Or else I'm. My hobbies are listening music, playing cricket. So different things. Generally, you people are telling, because I used to hear this kind of answers from the interviewers. Whoever is attending the attendees, I'm hearing all the things. You just think for a while, if somebody, you are a interviewer, 5 to 10 people who are attending your interviews, and they are telling you about their personal stories. My mother is a homemaker, my father is so and so, I have one sister, I have one brother who are doing all the things. Why do I record all your personal information? Because maybe it is important for you, but when you're telling in front to the interviewer, he may feel unhappy with your answers. If you're telling the answers like that, definitely he'll get frustration. Whether you are good into whether you are good into playing cricket or listening music, or when you are you got a gold medal, what I'm going to do with all the things? So how to talk during your introduction? First, tell about your name. You have to talk about your qualification, guys. Maybe after tomorrow, maybe few people are thinking that they may not attend this session. So for all of those people, I'm telling that you take a notes or take a screenshot, whatever the guidelines are giving to you, just follow that one and you apply in when you are attending the interviews. Definitely, if you're giving this kind of answers, you will able to satisfy your interviewer. Your name, okay, your qualification, overall your experience, which includes your domain experience and SAP experience. Need to explain about your functional experience in accounts, because prior to coming to SAP, what you did, how did you get a break? So from your domain to uh, before coming to SAP, so what you have done? I have done my course, or else I'm a certified consultant. Like that, you have to tell that. So overall, how many SAP projects you have handled till date? So maybe you are mentioning 3 projects or 2 projects in your profile, wherein you mentioned that implementation, support, rollout, whatever it may be. So you have to talk about that one. What is your initial project when you start your IT career? So what is your first project? Whether is it implementation or support? Like that, you have to talk. Also, I used to work with cross-module consultant such as MM and SD consultant during integrations. In addition to that functional consultant, I used to work with a technical module like ABAPer, basis consultant. So MM technical consultant, when you're talking with ABAPer, I used to work with ABAPer during RISEFs. And whenever you are working with the basis consultant, exclusively for role matrix authorization purpose, you're going to work with these people. Overall, I'm pretty good in SAP FI functional module, like in the areas of general ledger accounting, account payable, account receivable, bank accounting, asset accounting. Also having supporting ticket handling knowledge in the areas of controlling module like cost center, cost element. So whatever the areas you're comfortable, you have to mention the topics very clearly. I'm good into SAP FICO. That is vague answer. When you're describing, see, whenever you are preparing this kind of notes and you are preparing yourself, definitely you are going to get a good confidence. Say example, I'm going to talk about myself. I'm Bhaskar. I'm a postgraduate in business administration. I have done my postgraduation in business administration. Overall, I'm having around 28 years of experience, which includes 11 years of domain experience and 17 years of experience in SAP. As in today, I worked almost 50 different projects. Okay. In these projects, I worked 5 implementation projects, 16 rollouts, more than 30 support projects I handled. I'm a SAP multiple. I have done my multiple certifications. I have done SAP FI module, CO module, CFIN module, project systems, TRM module, activity methodology. In addition to that, I have done ITL certification as part of my project manager course. Okay, and I started my career in the year of 1996 with Annapurna Electronics and Services Control. Thereafter, I worked with Basics. Thereafter, I worked with the Surya Group of companies. After working different companies in domain, my interest shifted to IT industry, which led me to work on SAP FSCO, which is similar to my domain experience. For the past 17 years onwards, I've been associating with different companies. I started my initial break with ITC Infotech. Thereafter, I worked with Accenture, then IBM. After that, I worked with Intelligence, and after that, I'm working with Birlasoft. Currently, I'm working with so and so company. Like that, you have to talk. Okay. And I'm pretty good in the areas of entire SAP FSO module like general ledger accounting, account payable, account receivable, bank accounting, asset accounting. In addition to that, I used to work with the technical consultant during any kind of RISE development. Like that time, I used to work with ABAP. Also, for role matrix, I used to work with the basis consultant. Like that, you have to describe about yourself. So whenever you're telling, you just write some brief description about yourself and talk, stand in front of the mirror and see your face and you need to talk. So whenever you're talking like that, then only your confidence level will be boosted up. If you're not practicing, because you may be feeling shy to talk in front of others, but you yourself can able to see your face. You just stand in front of the mirror, or else every day before going to sleep, you just close your eyes and start talking about yourself. Whenever you're talking about yourself, definitely your inner heart is going to tell that what mistakes you're doing. This is how you have to talk your this one. And how to prepare your profile. So whenever you're going to prepare your profile, if you're a SAP certified, if you're not SAP certified, just keep this SAP logo in the header. If you're a certified, you just keep this certified in the header. If you're a professional certified, you just keep this kind of images. So straight away you can download these images in the Google and you just keep this information in your header. Because why I'm telling that you have to keep this logos means because you are going to attend a professional job. It is not a normal job. So you have to highlight about your SAP. So when you are keeping into header, so that this information which will be appearing in all the pages. And also when it comes to the foot and also in the header, one side when you are keeping SAP logo and towards in the right side of your profile and left side, what you need to mention, your name, your email, your contact number. So whenever you're keeping all the information in your profile, it is like your name, your email or your contact numbers will be visible for all the pages. And bottom line, what in the footer, what exactly you need to do? Page 1 of 3 or page 1 of 5, page 1 of 2. If you want to write your address, you can. It's not mandatory. If you want to write something, you can write. Otherwise, you just page numbers you just mentioned. So that it looks a professional way. So when you're going to write in the first page should appear in all this content. Objective, professional summary, summary of your experience, SAP skill set, education qualification. Objective, what purpose? Like, don't write 3, 4 big lines, just 2 lines summary. Professional summary. From your after your education to till date, what is your achievable, whatever your targets. You're going to tell about I'm a gold medalist, I'm a distinction, or else I'm good to communication, I'm a good communicator. Whatever your stories are there, that stories you have to mention in your professional summary. Like I have this many years of domain experience, this many years of SAP experience, I have done this many implementations, or else I'm good into strong into I like professional summary about yourself. Below that, your summary of experience. After completion of your qualifications, so what you worked, bottom your last company, after that your latest before company, the latest company should come top. Below that, your previous company, and under that below that another previous company, under that below previous company, like that you have to mention. And SAP skill set. So which areas you are more comfortable. So like that you can mention, and educational qualification, whether you're graduate, whether you're postgraduate, or whether you're a chartered accountant, ISW, you just mention all the points should be visible in your first page. The first impression is the best impression. Whenever the interior open your profile, the first impression, they'll see your first page. It should be very professional manner. And followed by the next page, what you need to do in this next page, detailed professional experience and roles, like detailed professional experience and roles and responsibilities includes like which client you worked, name of the client, type of the project. Is it implementation project or support project or rollout project, migration project? What type of project it is? Environment, what version you worked? Is it ECC or HANA? Okay, duration, from what is your tenure of this specific project? You just mention this details. So whatever the content you are following here, the same content you should follow for all your projects. Below that, you have to mention about your detailed experience, summary of detail of your domain experience. Because when you explained about your during your explanation, you talk about your person domain experience also. That domain experience also you can mention. Personal details, maybe if you're married or unmarried, you just mention that one. If you want to mention your father name or husband name, you can mention that one. If you want to write your passport, don't give your passport number or you just passport, you just mention valid passport. Don't write your PAN numbers, all the things in the personal details. Just hardly 3 or 4 lines. You just give your address. You just give your whether you are married or unmarried. You just write your country like religion or nationality. Like that you have to mention. And below that, place and date. This is also an optional. If you want to write, you can write. Otherwise, you can leave it. So your profile should be like this. Then only your profile will be a professional SAP profile. Just copying some template pasting means which will not be useful. So why I'm telling this? Because whenever you want to prepare your profile, you're asking some XYZ people. Whenever they're sharing that profiles to you, just following that profile, whenever you're following, whenever uh, you're copying that profile, what you're going to do, just copying, pasting. So whenever you're copying, pasting, don't do all those things. Whenever you're pasting there, whenever the points which you are pasting in your profile, which points you are comfortable. If you're not comfortable in that specific areas, you just ask the person, but what it is. If you are not sure, don't write that point. So whenever you are keeping some projects, the clients do some R&D. So groundwork, what is mean by groundwork? Just go to Google. What is the client? Okay, what is the where exactly the head office is there? What is exactly what is the products of the client? Or else what is the turnover? Who is the CEO? Need not remember the CEO all the things. At least you need to do some basic R&D of the client. Again, for profile also, if you're depending on someone else, so how you are going to work in front of the client, collect some information from the referral person, the person who gives that profile to you. You just call that person. Don't mind, can you please explain about this project? Like that, your profile should, you have to prepare your profile. Is it clear for everyone? Guys, please unmute. You can unmute and talk because I need one-to-one interaction. It's not my the class. I'm not explaining for myself. This class exclusively for you. Is it clear for everyone how to
Yes,
prepare
sir.
your profile?
Yes,
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 sir.
yes.
Yes, sir.
And okay, when you are attending this class, just focus on the light whenever you are keeping that this one, because you are thinking that I'm seeing here and there. Whenever you are seeing here and there, easily the interviewer can able to catch. So whenever your the lip syncing is not properly, somebody is trying to take some proxy interviews. So whenever you're taking that kind of things easily, they can able to. So especially we are using pirated softwares, but when you go for software companies, they are all are original softwares. Even though you're doing small disturbance, they can able to understand whether you're copying something. Just if I'm lifting here, automatically the small noise also they can able to catch. So should be very careful when you're attending the interviews. Okay, focus on the camera. The invitation should not like be by like a rehearsal and a talk, just like a casual how you're talking with your family members, like that you have to talk. That half an hour or 45 minutes, the interviewer also your friend. How you like, though he is don't use the sir, madam, don't use all these things. Just be like a professional. You just talk the person name. Even though the person is senior, when the person is junior, immaterial for you. Just talk like a normal way, and you have to talk like very casually, confidently. You have to express about yourself. As I said, myself, I'm Bhaskar. I'm a post-graduation in respective streams, or commerce or finance. Overall, what is your experience? What out of this experience, how many years of experience in domain, and how many years of experience in SAP? After finishing my post-graduation, whatever I explained previously, the same thing I have written here. Okay, so after finishing my post-graduation, I started my career. Initially, I worked so-and-so company. My responsibility includes preparation of BRS, watching, reconciling sundry debtors, vendors. If you are good into GST, you can mention that as well. Closely working with the auditor during finalization of account. This is what my domain experience. Since my education is finance and having some exposure in finance, so my interest shifted to IT industry, which led me to work in SAP FICO. I completed my course. Thereafter, I got a break from initially which organization you got. You just tell that this is what my initial break. Till date, I worked into so and so how many implementations, how many supports, and how many rollouts. I'm pretty good in SAP FSCO module. I'm lucky enough, each and every project I got a different exposure in FSCO submodules. Almost all the areas I'm good into SAP FSCO. During my implementation, I got a chance to work with cross-module consultants, which is like MM and SD module people. In addition to that, while working with implementation and support project, I used to work with ABAPer for RISE developments and basis consultant for authorization matrix, authorizations and role matrix. This is how you have to talk. Clear? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is I'm just to mention I mentioned my profile and how to prepare my profile. Maybe some of the points are not clearly visible to you because I don't want to reveal my profile in front of you. So here as I said that objective, 3 lines I mentioned here, and below that I mentioned my professional qualification, professional summary, and below that summary of experiences, which companies I worked, and SAP expertises, which areas I'm good, and my professional qualification. Thereafter that total my experience, how many projects I worked, which industries I worked, how many implementation, how many rollout, how many supports I worked, and my client name and my roles and responsibility. Uh, this one like which tenure, what is the tenure, what is the nature of project. So whatever the content I kept here, the same thing which I'm following for all the projects. Guys, even though there are smart people are there trying to copy this thing also, if you're copying this profile, for me nothing will happen. For you only it will be trouble because you may not explain each and every point. If you're copying pasting my points, which will not be useful. And there are many people who want to learn some like everybody is expecting free services. Free services also available, but you have to search properly. Coursera, Udemy, Khan Academy, edX, Code Academy kind of thing, MIT Open Courseware, Standard Online, Open Earn, Great Learning, Google Digital Garage. All these things are your free online portals. So here you are going to get the enough knowledge actually. You can maybe some of the channels may charge little amount, but they're providing all the information into these areas. If you want to learn by yourself, happily can go. You can choose any kind of this online learnings, and you can go for that. This is free online learning portals. Top edge, like whenever you're going to prepare your profile, if your profile need to be professional, you can use the free websites for your to prepare your profile. There is a tool called Canva, Resume Genius, Jetty, Nover Resume, Resume.com, Visual CV, Enhance CV, Resume IO, My Perfect Resume slash CV. All are free tools. Okay. So that if you want to understand about each and everything, go to YouTube and search something, definitely you will be getting plenty of videos. By understanding that videos, you can do your professional resume. I'm telling that because if your professional profile is, I thought of sharing some of you guys profile, because whenever I'm sharing job opportunities in the WhatsApp groups, people are sharing their profiles to me only. What I can do that profiles. So
Sorry to interview. Uh, Actually, someone is, I think, unmuted to ask question on previous slides. So, anyone asking question? Means I heard someone is said master, sir. Yes,
fine.
guys. Okay.
Voice is not audible. Sorry.
So each and every slide, I'll hold for a while. If you're having any doubt, you can ask me, so that we'll sort out that problem then and there itself. Then we'll move to next slide. So there are a number of free websites are there. By using these tools, you can able to build your profile in a professional manner. If you want to use, you can use it, or else it's up to you. I'm telling that the where is the free options are there. I'm telling each and everything. So you just open YouTube and you just check how to prepare your profile in Canva, how to prepare your profile in Resume Genius. Just go to that website, do some R&D, and make your profile is beautiful. Clear? For your interview preparation, okay, there are so many online portals are there. For example, exclusively for your SAP testing. What is that? Preperp.com. Preperp.com. Preperp.com, wherein automatically number of questions are coming, multiple choice questions. You can open that one, you can fill that one. Nobody is going to see how many marks you're going to get. And there is a ERP, preperp.com. Depo.net. Preperp.com is a chargeable, which is a SAP authorized website. They are charging 4,000 something per 3 months course. Okay. I don't know whether it is increased right now or not. When I used to prepare for interview, job orientation trainings, sorry, certification, that time I paid that money. 4,000 they are giving for 3 months validity, wherein you are going to get all latest SAP updates. PREP.ERP.com. If you feel that that 4,000 also it is high for you for 3 months, what you can do is couple of guys can able to take 2 or 3 people can share your money, and you pay the money, take your user ID and password. Whenever one person is using, don't use second person. Like that, you also try. You also can try like that. Okay, there is a further free interview preparation sites are there. Interview Bait, Glassdoor, interviewing.io, job scan, interview preparation, Indeed interview tips, Career Cup, the Mus pre plong big interview, LinkedIn. So whatever the websites I'm mentioning here, it's globally, not only in India. Okay, so since now internet means wherever you go, we are internet facilities are there. Okay, you need to use all these free channels properly for your interview preparations. Clear? And whenever you're going to collect any kind of documents from your consultancy, what documents you need to collect? Okay, before collecting the experience from the consultancy, check their website. Wherever you are going to take, ideally I should not tell all the things in our class, but still many people are doing mistakes. So that I'm trying, because it is completely uh, unethical. I don't want to reveal all the things, but people are paying huge money by doing proxies or paying money, background jobs, and without knowing the proper consultancy, paying the money. So many people are losing their money. So whenever people are telling all these things, after hearing so many problems from our students, I added this slide also. Before collecting the experience, before collecting the experience, check whether the company is having proper website or not. Wherever you are taking experience from that consultancy, you have to check whether the company is having proper website or not. There is a still possibility is that when the website has been established, that also we can check, because by seeing that website, when that website they bought, that also we can check. That you just check some YouTube. So usually you can able to understand whether the consultancy is recently updated one or older one. Collect offer letter and experience letter. If you are keeping more than 5 years of experience, ideally I'll suggest to go. You have to go for two companies. They only providing two consultancy information. So like that, you have to take what the latest offer, and you have to take experience letter. In addition to that, you can take if you're keeping 5 years of experience, you just take two company letters. Ask your employee ID, like your employee ID, like your identity card, your which should be in your from the consultancy. Try to collect bank statement. So because everywhere manipulation is going on, so that you just ask all the things. So either you're going to deposit the money, and they're giving a return. After that, they're going to return your money to you. So different people are doing, like once they'll be depositing the money from their bank account, and once you have to pay that money, you have to pay the money, and on behalf of you, they'll be depositing from their company account. After 3 months, easily you can able to see that what is your salaries. Okay, before collecting the documents, what you need to do is you have to ask your employee ID, and you have to ask the email ID also. The company is going to provide your email ID, which company you're working, and also try to collect bank statement, Form 16. Some consultants are providing ITR, UN details, all the things, because once fake means they're going to provide all the details also. Clear about your package. What is your package? Example, if you're asking 6 lakhs, don't divide by 6 lakhs into 12. It is not 50,000. That 50, the 6 lakhs contains your, what is your basic, what is your HRA, what is your conveyance, what is your additional elements, everything will be there. So that ideally, how much amount you need to ask for your experience means you have to ask, if you are keeping 3 years of experience, 3 into 3 lakhs. 3 into 3 means per 3 years candidate, easily you'll get 9 lakhs salaries. In addition to that, if you're having any 2 years of domain experience, you just add 75,000 per year. 75,000 into 2 years, 1,50,000 plus 9 lakhs, 10,50,000 maybe your current salary. On top of that, you can ask 30% or 40%, up to you. Ideally, I'll suggest that first company you take 30% salary. You just join the organization, stay there for some time, try to understand the real-time scenarios. Later, you can think about to change the organizations. If you're having good commanding in other modules, you can ask 3.5 to 4 lakhs per year. 4 lakhs into 3 years, your ideal salary will be 12 lakhs plus your 75,000, 70,000, 5,000 is your 1,50,000. I'm going to explain you how you need to ask about your salary. Ideally, one person is having 5 years of experience. Total 5 years of experience. So from this 5 years of experience, 3 into 3 lakhs into 3, 4, 5. One more zero, 3 lakhs. And 2 years of domain experience. This is your SAP experience, domain experience. 75,000. 2 multiply this one. So your total salary would be this much. Yeah, equal to. So, where I'm doing. So this is your ideal salary. On top of that, you can ask 30% or 40% hike equal to this into this one. Yes. This is how you can expect the latest salary. Okay. How much, whether you want 20% or 10% or whatever it may be, you just stick on that figure. Don't change your words. And if you're having domain two modules like FI and CO or FI and FM, FI and PS, if you're when you're having, you can demand 3.5 lakhs to 4 lakhs also. If you're good into subject, definitely the software companies are ready to pay. So for them, package is not a package is not a big problem for them. Like whether you are eligible or not, they're going to decide it. And tips before attending the interview: prepare well about your self-introduction. First impression is the best impression. It is not at all advisable for proxy interviews. At least minimum 1 hour before, don't open any books for preparation. Don't be nervous, be cool, relaxed and confident. Wear formal dresses, either face-to-face interview or WebEx call. Why I'm telling means because many people are like they're thinking that we are not going to attend. We can keep any kind of, we can wear any kind of dress like that. They are thinking that because sometimes I'm telling that this is what my practical experience. When I used to conduct the interviews, we our HR will be asking that you have to turn on your video. So they are hesitating. They're hesitating to open. They turn on their videos. When we are asking forcefully, one time I saw that there is a person who is wearing banyan. He's trying to promote his Ramras banyans. And one lady, she wear nighty. So when you are trying to attend to the professional call, you should be wear the your dresses also be very professional. You have to think about nobody should come to your room. You have to check your proper network, whether your laptops are having proper charging or not. Everything you have to check before attending the interviews. As and when you get a call, try to attend the interview then and there itself. If the interviewer, if the consultancy or HR person they called you, don't postpone the call. So today, if you're not ready, again, if you're telling that I'm going to take the interview on after 2 days, again, you may not get before that, after your call, if you're rejecting that call, the HR will be calling to someone else. If the person is good, you may not get the opportunity. Be prepared well whenever you get a call, try to attend the call then and there itself. In WebEx call, focus on camera. When you're not seeing the camera properly, you're like when you are seeing here and there, it is not like easily the interviewer can able to catch you. If you do not know answers, tell them politely, I did not get a chance to work into that area. Don't try to if you are trying to give smart answers, the interviewer also asking the smart answers into the same areas only. Okay, if you are not sure, straight away tell them. Because I did not get a chance. Every person may not get a chance to work in all the areas. This is how you have to present your interviews. Is it clear? Guys, clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
I want to know your opinion, Bhaskar sir.
Yeah.
So, does no certification impact on salary increment? Like most of the students ask this question. Like, if we certified before switching job or maybe before interview, does this can we expect more salary by doing certification?
No, no, no. Even though whether you are certified, whether you are a normal experienced person, the software companies are considering according to this standard package, 3 lakhs per year. And because when you are certified means it is a value addition for your profile. Like you are going to get the certification from the authorized institute. So that your profile will be having weightage. Say example, you and me both are going for an interview. You are good and I am also good. So when you are having one certification, when I'm having 6 certification, obviously the software companies are giving priority to me like that. But because of certificates, you're not going to get any additional benefits. Okay, Sai?
Okay, good. That means certification does not add any
That
value.
means the example, it is a proof that you are a professional person. There are few folks are having doubts that whether we need to go for SAP certifications or not. So benefits of individuals like uh, the program enables like whenever you are going to do any kind of certification, the advantage of this certification, it is having global recognition and strengthening about your SAP FSO skills, achieve SAP mastery, up-to-date SAP skills. Because whenever you're preparing this kind of certification, all the times you are going to get updated skills. Competitive advantage in the recruitment process, staffing in internal SAP projects, promote your expertise and employability. So as previously Sai asked few questions. So this is your answer. Whenever you, it is not going to give any value addition in terms of package, but when there is a competitions are there two people who are shortlisted, so that to whom we need to give opportunity means obviously the certified person will get an opportunity. There are two people fighting for during appraisal time. So both are equally performing. So the person whoever is certified, first priority goes to that fellow. It is added advantage. Okay, there are 3 different kind of certifications are there. One is associate certification, one is professional certification, one is specialist certification, SME kind of areas. Okay, so that whether you want to do it or not, I explained the importance of certifications. Negotiation on the salary. As I said that how much salary you need to ask, you just stick on that figure. When the HR is trying, after clearing the interview, so you're asking 10 lakhs, the HR is telling that I'm going to give 9 lakhs only. Their compromise means, okay, they'll not release your salary. They'll wait for further time and they're telling that, no, you got approval only 8 lakhs only. If you're ready to join with the 8 lakhs, we're going to release this package. So when you're compromising by yourself, the HR will come to know that what are the amount I'm going to give it to you, this fellow is going to join. Don't accept all the things. Stick on something specially. You what are the salary you're asking? According to market, I said, if I'm talking about US, there are minimum to minimum $40 to $60 per hour. You stick on that figure. If the company is telling that I'm going to give $20, if I'm going to give $30, don't do that. Actually, once upon a time, almost I'm talking about a decade back, per hour, $100 to $120 rate is there. Because of everybody is working in IT, because as in when I started my career, that time SAP demand is like anything. Very few people are there, so that when they are working, when they are good into the subject, they're going to get good package. Today, what happens? Dual role people are playing, and 2 companies or 3 companies are people are working. Because of that reason, organizations also they are also very intelligent right away. right now. So they drastically reduce their your CTC part from 100 to $120 to it bring down to during 1.5 year back, $30, $20 also people used to work. At least now it is a little changed from 40 to 60 per hour rate is going in US. Okay, so you just stand and that minimum definitely you're going to get that package. There are third mediatory people are there. You should be very careful with those people. Okay, do some market R&D. What areas the demand is there, so that you need to add that point whenever you're getting any kind of call from because they are going to provide whenever you're getting a call, ask them to provide a job description. So whenever you are seeing that job description, according to that you have to modify your profile. So the consultant is asking some requirement and you're sharing your actual profile. So that what will happen, your profile may not be suitable. Your profile may not, you're not going to get a call. So whenever you're seeing the job description, you happily you can ask to all the HR people or consultants people, can I know the requirement of that company? So whenever they're giving the JD, you just add that points. Request a higher salary than what you acquire. So because when you are expecting higher salary, definitely I want a 30% hike, you just ask 40% hike. Definitely they'll start negotiation and you'll get the final salary is 30%. If you're asking 30%, they are going to give 20% hike. Considering to about your expenses, what is your stay allowance? Okay, what is your local your survival purpose? What is the amount? And the next 2 to 3 years, you are not going to hike, get a proper hike. So considering all these things, you have to ask your experience. Considering other forms for compensations. So all other areas you have to consider, and according to that, you have to ask your package. This is how you have to ask your salaries. Clear? Is it clear for everyone?
Yes, clear.
Yes, sir.
And career demands in abroad. So extremely good. If you are interested, there are few folks who are having good knowledge, but they are not getting opportunity. They can still try for opportunity in Middle East. Middle East, obviously, all the times you are going to get good packages and also tax-free countries. All the times they all the big companies, all Arabian countries, they're using SAP softwares. Okay, so they without tax or some few countries are having little tax, but compared to US, you are going to get good package in Middle East. What is Middle East? Your Saudi, Dubai, Kuwait, Qatar, all the things are Middle East. You can try for that because their background verification is areas background verification is less, but be careful. They're completely throwing the work on your shoulders. They'll pay money and they'll take services also. Obviously, Europe, those who are not getting an opportunity for US, they can choose Europe also. Very good countries. Okay, Germany, Switzerland, France, Netherlands, Sweden, all the countries because SAP is a German product. So that entire European countries SAP demand is there. But the thing is, if you want to travel to Europe, you need to learn the local language, either French or Germany. Minimum, if you're having that local language, definitely it is a value addition to you. Those who are not getting an opportunity for US, they can still try for Europe. Europe also, there also they'll get minimum 50, minimum it starts from 50, 60 euros or GBPs onwards it starts. Even when you're converting that amount into Indian currency, it is a good amount. Minimum you can able to earn 5 lakhs in Europe countries. USA, for everybody, dream is USA. Okay. It is first of all luck factor should be there if you want to travel USA. So you have a different kind of visas, study visas with business visas, L1, F1, H1, different visas are there. H1 means it's purely your luck. L1 means at times demand is there. Whenever you are getting a demand from the company side, with that letter, immediately your company can able to send you to abroad. And business one, for that, just whenever you get a letter from the business side, it's 1 month you can go and come back. Study visa, you'll get okay. why the visa demands are huge, why the demand is more means because sometime back US means still as on today USA is the richest country. When people are going to that richest country, they also doing scrutinizing lot many things. People are jumping into without proper visas. They are jumping into US countries. So many problems are there. So that each and every time the government is doing very strict. Okay, whenever they're doing strict of these things, so USA market is right now it is not up, not that much good. Okay, okay. India always all countries demand whether you work for Middle East or Europe, USA. End of the day, the services are going from India only because India is having huge HR per human resource, so that from India only the we are supplying the human resource to all other countries. This is how the demand is there. But if you are expecting for SAP FSM job means you should have a good subject. You should have a you are the subject matter expert. Then definitely you are going to get an opportunities. Before stepping into your job, what you need to do, you have to focus on you have to think about different plans. Plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D. First task, if you're enough financially, if you're good, you just focus on the subject seriously. You are surveying like you're struggling for money means you just finish your course, at least a few hours you work as a lab coordinator. Whenever you're working as a lab coordinator, you're going to explain to few people. With that, your confidence level will be increased, your knowledge level will be increased. And plan C. So don't wait for SAP. For some time start working, because if you're working for domain jobs, immediately you'll be released. So whenever you're working for accounting jobs, definitely your knowledge will be enhanced. How the sales department, how procurement department, how HR department, how other departments are working. Everything you'll able to understand. And finally, if you're good into communication, if you're good into subject, start working as a faculty. So whenever you're working as a faculty, at least if you're teaching to 2 to 3 members, even though you're charging 25,000, minimum you are going to get 3 students means 75,000. It is a good amount of income. Hardly 2 hours you're taking the class, but sitting at home, you can able to earn money. By telling the topic, your knowledge will be enhanced and also you're going to get the money. So which areas you are comfortable, you have to choose that specific areas. Put your 100% efforts on SAP preparation. Like without preparation, don't jump into, don't try for SAP jobs. Within 3 months of time, decide you should, within 3 months of time, decide you should not depend on any other. So once you started taking a decision, you have to take a serious decision. I don't want to depend on any other person. Start earning little money for your survival, because always my father is sending, my mother is sending, don't, my brother is sending, don't like that. Because whenever you're asking the money, you have to think about their financial capacity also. Your father, when you're asking your father whether they are having capability or not, you have to check. Need to prepare complete planning of your life blueprint, not your SAP blueprint. You have to think about your next 10 years or next 20 years. What exactly I want to do. Before getting marriage, I did my life planning. I bought my plot, and after that only I got married. When I need to take, what exactly I need to do, I prepared a proper blueprint of my life. So because of that reason, I came from rural area. Still, I could able to survive in Hyderabad with luxury standards. So till 20 years, I don't have proper planning. So 20 to 30 years, I try to understand about the society. 30 onwards, I prepared my proper life planning, so that today I'm living a luxurious life. So definitely, whatever the instructions I'm giving to you, if you are following these instructions, definitely your life will be into next step. Explanation to others, acquiring knowledge always keeps you top. When you are explaining, like if you're hiding something and if you're not explaining to others, automatically your knowledge is going to come down. You feel that I know the subject, but reality may not be correct. If whenever I'm taking the classes, I don't know how much knowledge you're going to gain. Whenever I'm explaining a topic, indirectly I'm gaining the knowledge for myself. You should love by yourself. So whenever you're loving by yourself, your life is beautiful. Always, as I said in my first class, affirmation, forgiveness, thankfulness, you have to, because you can't able to change your structure, but you can able to change your mind. To focus on that one, definitely your life is beautiful. Job portals, how to apply your profile. There are a number of like you have to apply your profile into Naukri, Monster, Time Jobs, Indeed, Shine, LinkedIn, all the different kind of websites you have to upload your profiles. And those who are expecting foreign aspirants means they need to go for certification. It is a value addition. And also you have to understand about technical module above. Once you get a visa, need to apply your profile into different portals like Career Builder, Zip Recruiter, Simply Hired, Snack Job, Angel List, USA Job, Flexi Jobs. Because this is for Indian portal and this is for your profile need to upload it into all these portals. So definitely you're going to get a job calls. Middle East. If you're looking for a Middle East, means you have to apply your profile into naukrigulf.com. Europe means, as I said, that you have to finish your certifications B1, M1, B1, B2, M1, M2, which is language experts. And those who are looking for Australia and Canada, they need to finish their ITL certification. The basic information areas like email and phone numbers need to be verified properly. You need to check your prepare your detailed information within this, like what exactly you are, you have to prepare. Your profile will be always 100% need to be completed. Your photo, if possible, you need to add your photo in your profile and also in the websites also. Like whatever the websites I'm telling that, you have to update your profiles here also. So description yourself, whether like whenever you're searching MBA or SAP HANA, SAP S4HANA, like whenever the people start searching that, you should mention this kind of points. This is a highlighting points. Each and everything will be explained very detailedly by Sai. Once the enrollment is started, weekends he's focusing exclusively on all these things, keywords, how to upload your profile, how your profile is it is coming top everything he will explain. Okay, keywords like which areas your comfort, you have to mention all these points. Every twice you need to open the profile and do little changes and save again, so that always your profile will be coming up. And otherwise, like whoever updated their profiles latestly, it is visible to the consultancies. By using keyword search and apply the website, your profile reaches to HR automatically. Always need to check your email, mobile charge, and check your networks. You applied your profile in the you applied your profile in the portals, but when you're not getting a call, if you're not getting a call, means the reason behind that, it is your network is, if your network is not reachable, they cannot able to do that. And these are the websites, whatever I said, you can able to upload your profiles into this one. Definitely, you're going to get a jobs. If you want, you can take a screenshot. You just apply your profile in all the websites. Definitely, you'll get a calls. My repeated reminders to all of you. If you want to get SAP FSC job, means you should have a good business knowledge, proper communication, extraordinary confidence levels, talented presentation skills. Then only you are going to get a jobs. Free websites to improve your communications, like these are the websites. You can go to these free websites, lo.org, so that listening skills and the speaking purpose, you have to speak, and system is asking like AI technology kind of things. You ask, it is also like a one-to-one interaction kind of things. Speech notes like pronunciation. You just take any of this, you have to follow this website. Definitely your communication also good. If you follow all these above websites and follow my instructions strictly, definitely you'll be getting extraordinary, because nobody is going to see what exactly you're going to do. The system driven things, all the things. You can sit at your home and practice at your home. Definitely your confidence and your communication, everything will be boosted. And these are the mandatory things you have to focus in all the areas. Whenever you're focusing all these areas, definitely your knowledge levels will be increased. Okay. Now I'll jump into our live sessions. SAP FICO overview. As I said in the beginning of the class, you need to focus another half an hour every day. I said it is 2 hours. Maybe it requires till 10:30 or 10:45 like that. Now the time is 10 o'clock. I'll try to complete this topic before 10:45. So FICO, our primary goal today, you guys are attending for this topics only. FI is for financial module, CO is for costing module. What is mean by financial module? What purpose you're using financial module? Which is using for external reporting. Guys, so far, is it clear for everyone? Before I'm jumping into the subject,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
any doubts before sessions like this one or this one? I hope you took the screenshots. Definitely, I'm going to give, as I said in the beginning, whatever the topics are really important, I'm going to give if you want to know this portal information or else wherever exactly it is required, that I'm going to prepare a PDF and give it to you so that whenever you're referring my PDF, everything ready recorder will be there. Some what documents you need to take, which portals you can able to do all the things. And also those who are my students, I'm going to share at least 15 to 20 profiles. I'm going to share it to you. By seeing that profiles, you can modify your profile and I'll review one-to-one person. So that time will change your profile according to the market demand. Okay. What best I can able to do, what best I can able to support to you, definitely I'll give my best. But at the same time, my sincere request, it's not only from my end, it should come from your end also. Whenever you are explaining, then only the knowledge level will be increased. Always listening means you can't able to improve your subject. Whenever you are talking, whenever you are giving reverse training, that is called boost up. So you are there into this WhatsApp group, call different people, create network, start talking. I'm telling those who are not part of my students, those who are going to join this course, I'm not going to leave you. I'm not going to torture you first for next 3 months because you yourself feel that, oh my God, this much subject I need to learn. You only will understand what and all topics you have to focus. So I'm going to talk about who is basis consultant. I'm going to talk about who is ABAP consultant, what is testings, what is function specification document. In addition to these topics, I'm going to talk about who is ABAP, who is basis consultant, what is cross-module consultant, FI CO integration, FI HR integration, FI PP CO integration. Okay, and all these topics, testings, different kind of testings. So different kind of migration tools, LSW, what is LSW, BDC, BADI, BAPI, LTMC. I'm going to explain each and everything so that when I'm explaining each and every topic, you only will understand, oh my God, this much big subject. So for what you'll earn is this much, what you need to learn is this much. Big subject is there.